yeah, some law. I say we go to court.
Now, who's taking the stand?
Plead the fifth action with Meredith taking the stand, being sworn in to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
There you go. That means we getting the facts. All right, so let's see who goes first. You go first.
I'll go
right?
first, yes.
Okay.
So, Meredith.
Yes.
You tell us a lot of stories about you and Anthony going out and drinking at times.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know, has there been any stories of you and Anthony getting into bar fights?
Any bar fights in general? Oh my God, bar fights?
Have you guys ever gotten into a bar fight?
I've never.
Bar fight.
I'm a lover, not a fighter, and I'm also a runner. So
I'm a runner.
I'm a runner. So if anything is potentially going to go down, I'm not going to just abandon the situation or my man or anything like that, but I will definitely kick off some heels and run away from a situation. I mean, over the years, there's been maybe a couple of things here or there of like shouting matches, but as a matter of fact, this weekend we were at Valspar, and we like to go. It's fun, drink. I don't know what the hell's going on in golf, but I know that there's free beer there, and it's a fun time. So anyway, afterwards, we were getting a bite to eat with some friends. And we're drinking. We were not overly done or too intoxicated or anything like that. We were actually eating some food. And then these people that were just standing in between us were just hovering over us and loud and obnoxious and cussing and being rude. And they were warned several times. And all of a sudden, I'm about to take a bite of my patty melt. And I look over at Anthony and the guy, and they stood up and they yelled at this couple that was just being way too rude. And they told them to get the bleep out. Even the bartender was yelling at the couples, and they were kicked out, essentially out of the bar. And I was like, oh, okay.
But no hands thrown.
No hands thrown. But if another one of the friends was there, instead of going back to the house because he wasn't feeling well, 100% there would be hands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I don't think you want to be in those kind
I
of
don't want
situations.
to.
Though.
I don't.
You
Again,
make the papers that way.
I'm a runner.
Man,
You don't want to do that.
you didn't know Meredith's hands are rated E for everybody.
Yeah, I don't want to hear no stories about, can you come get Meredith?
Right.
She is throwing hands on somebody.
Sorry.
Like, don't want to do that. Let's see, Meredith. This is weird, but I'm gonna ask.
Okay.
If you could spend 48 hours as another ethnicity.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You get to switch back.
Okay.
You get to become Meredith on Monday morning, but Friday at 5.
Oh.
You get to be any ethnicity you would like. Just in the Latin genie says, yes, you get to change it up, and you get to live the life of somebody else for 2 days. Which would you pick, and why?
This is a difficult one.
What would you do? I have so many questions.
I've thought about this.
You have? 'Cause it just hit me. So, you've thought about this? That's weird.
I would like to not be just invited to the cookout, but to actually be involved in the cookout. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Stop it.
I'm serious.
You want to be black for 2 days.
Yes.
Okay. That's an option.
All I think about is Lil Dicky and Chris Brown. I woke up in Chris Brown.
Or it sounds like fun to be a Patel, like a Patel that's wealthy.
That's what I'm saying. You got 2 days.
I don't know, man.
You got 2 days.
I don't know.
What you want? You want to struggle? What you want?
Or
You got to pick one. Or you can tap out.
You know what? I've always wanted to, at least say the N-word at least one time.
Oh my God! Really?
Hey,
Really?
no.
Meredith.
And allowed to. But I would never.
She gonna get
I've
canceled.
never said it.
She just wants to say that one part of Juicy.
What? I don't understand.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Neighbor, really?
Yeah.
So you show up at the cookout, married easy,
And I'm black.
and you like turn on that biggie. Like that's what you want to do.
She really want to be black to have an ass.
Out of everything you could choose, you like play the biggie.
Yeah.
I want a big booty.
100%.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
She want a big booty. That's what she wants.
Okay.
All of it. I want all of it.
Jesus.
Just you said for a weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You totally
I
get
would,
it for the
and
weekend.
I would do everything that I'm not allowed to do.
What else? Can you just tell us some other things?
So I learned how to cook with seasoning, so that would be helpful as well.
What else?
I'm done. Oh my God.
That's all that comes to mind at the moment.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. let me continue.
Yeah, I'm not asking any more
I
questions
don't
right
even know
now.
where to go from there.
What the hell?
You know what, Meredith? Very, very easy.
I know your texter shut down, but I'm screaming right now.
Yeah.
What just happened?
Yeah, well, what ethnicity would you want to be?
Not
How about
listen,
that?
don't,
All right.
hey, listen.
Save that for the
yeah,
boomerang
yeah,
if
I'm
you
not
want that.
boomeranging. This is your plead the fifth
So,
right
all
here.
right, last question, because you just caught me with that one. I want you to tell me. You're very nice. Like you've never said anything mean, or you never said anything that I feel like you would think would be mean to me.
Mhm.
I want you to tell me. Oh, and Orlando. I want you to tell us each about a time where we got you mad and you didn't tell us.
Where you got mad?
You got mad at us for something.
You got mad.
Okay.
You got
She got mad at
us.
us?
At us.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she didn't tell us.
One with Rich would be. We'll start off with Rich. I got mad about some posts that I didn't tell you about. So, because if anybody doesn't know, just behind the scenes, we also write articles. As well as being on air and doing a bunch of other stuff. So that was probably it. But then, we had a conversation about it, and things were picked up and good. So that was definitely one. Look at Orlando's face.
Okay. All right.
Posts.
Yeah. Well, part of our job. And then with Orlando, maybe the first thing that comes to mind is me needing like a day or some time off, and we couldn't take it because we can't all take the same time off unless it's Christmas time. So something like that where it just didn't really make sense. It didn't really work out. So I had to reorganize, like I said, vacation or something like that.
So you was mad at me about that?
I was just,
See,
I
I
think
have to be king. No,
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
like I'm the person that has to like say no.
Exactly.
And I hate that part because I don't want to. It's your plea to fifth.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
No, you have to. You're
I'm
the
not
boss.
gonna defend myself. All right, that's so mean. Like, yeah, I got to do my job.
I know.
Like,
I
no.
totally get it.
All right,
So-
you have answered your 3. You got now the audience, and you still haven't used your pass yet. So
Yeah.
that's good. We'll do this 4 bats and come back with part 2 of Meredith's plead the fifth. Blackhead. All right, part 2 of Meredith's plead the fifth action. Wow. So I would just say, out of the A13 says it best. Generational wealth or black Meredith, and you choosing black.
Yes.
I mean, you could have been a Patel.
I could have.
You could have been out there in the Emerald City.
Yeah.
All right, so she answered the question if she could switch up and change her ethnicity for 2 days, and she said she would be black, and she would be at the cookout and singing Biggie very loudly. She also answered that she was mad at Rich about some web posts,
Yep.
and mad at me because I told her she couldn't take off.
Yep.
And the other one was, has there ever been any bar fights? Apparently, they got the bar fight this weekend.
There's no bar fight. It was about to go down.
Where they had a bar cussing out fest.
Yes.
Or whatever. All right, so now you got 3 that are coming from the audience. 1 is out of the 863. It says, Meredith, you said not long ago that you used to like doing things with your man in public. So have you and Anthony ever done any deeds in front of anyone else?
In front of?
Yeah, like y'all ever been in a
Oh.
situation?
Like an Eyes Wide Shut situation?
I mean, just have you ever, like, I mean, there's some, I don't know.
I-
You answer it. I don't know. I can't
Yeah.
interpret it.
So, no, I've never intentionally done that in front of somebody else in any relationship that I've been in. So the answer to that is no. But I do like to sneak away sometimes. Like if we're at a birthday party or something and it's a little bit late at night, we had a couple of drinks, I'll be like, hey, you want to meet me in the bathroom? I'd be like going to the bathroom really
Just
quickly.
in there passing out germs.
Yeah.
Nasty.
So that's fun. Or if that you're driving home and you start feeling some type of way, maybe something happens.
Oh, y'all done spun the block?
Well,
Came around like, skirt, just get it done.
No. Like he will drive and then I.
Oh, okay. All right. There. We understand that. All right. All righty. Okay. Meredith.
All
So
right.
that
That ain't on your way to church, is it?
No.
Okay. All right. Just checking.
No.
Dang.
All right, Meredith.
Yes, sir.
We know you love Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
If you could move anywhere,
Yes.
where would it be?
I would love to have a second house or move back to Hawaii. I lived there for almost about a year of my life, and it was just beautiful and relaxing, and the food was just everything, the atmosphere. I loved it. I still think about it all the time. Definitely Hawaii. Very expensive to live there, so I'd be broke, but that's okay.
For real. All right. And this one, the last one, which you can tap out on or either answer, says, Meredith, with you and your husband being of drinking status, who has had the last barf fest at the toilet? And did the other hold their hair? Was it you or was it Anthony?
It was definitely me. Yeah.
Oh, you was calling Ralph?
Yeah. I would say it happens maybe once a year where I have something a little bit too much or I go a little bit too hard at an event or something that happens. But I'm very polite. I will excuse myself and go to the bathroom, and you probably won't know that it happened or anything.
So he didn't have to hold your hair?
No, I can take care of that myself. I don't need you to. I have a hair clips. I got it in case it does happen. I don't need it.
You prepared.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. But before that, I've only seen him passed out on the floor from drinking too much one time, and that was hilarious. So in a hotel
one time
room.
in life?
One time since we've been together.
And you're once a year?
Yeah, once a year.
So you're the lightweight?
Yeah, I'm definitely, for sure.
Okay.
But I'm not passing out on the floor or anything. You shower, brush your teeth, and then pass out.
Okay. All right. You have a boomerang you didn't use your pass.
Not this time. No, I didn't need to. So let's talk about ethnicities that you guys wish you were. Because I wanted to. I would love to be black for the weekend.
I'm not saying I wish I was. I'm very proud black man.
I know.
But if this game show meant I get to spend 48 hours in somebody else's skin,
right?
There's options.
Right. There's plenty of options.
There's options. There's two that are outside of my own. There's two.
Okay.
And I don't know which one. Because one has an agenda.
Wait, what?
Huh?
An agenda.
An agenda?
Yeah. Okay, so listen, my choices are Italian.
Ooh. Because
I have very good friends and all of their names end in a vowel. Mm-hmm. They're all, Straza and Iamello and all of this, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Iamello, so Iavino, all of these guys I play poker with. And they call the Rat Pack was all and then the black guy, so they call me Sammy. Because I'm like Sammy Davis Jr. I'm the one black guy at the poker table or whatever. And when they talk to each other, it's like, oh, your mozzarella. And I'm like, yo, I really feel left out there. So that's one thing. But my poker love also makes me want to be Asian. Because I got to tell you, when I go to the Hard Rock to play, and it's a lot of them at the table. Yeah. And I'm intimidated because they play well. Yeah. I don't want to be about stereotypes, but I'm just saying, if I can be Asian for a weekend, I'm going to the Hard Rock and I'm playing poker and I'm taking down the house because they kill. Every time they take me to a table, I'm like, damn, they ain't got another one. Because all these dudes over here, and they ready. And they just, they be there all day.
They be ready to make some extra money.
I've seen some dudes there for hours and they kill it. Go home with the rent money for the month. So I'm torn. I believe it will probably be the Asian side because that'll be a bigger come up.
Right.
But yeah, that's me.
I like how this all is surrounded because of gambling. But
it is. All right. You just took mine. It was Asian.
Okay.
But for totally different reasons. I've noticed that Asians don't really I don't want to generalize, but a lot of Asians don't date outside of Asian cultures.
Okay.
And I've never really had an Asian before. So I want to know.
I've never had an Asian.
I want to date an Asian, and I also want to
So you want to be Asian to be with an Asian?
So you could get with an Asian? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I want to be Asian so I can get with an Asian. But also, I love Asian culture. I love the way they write. I like Asian culture. I like
the way they write.
Yeah. Dog, have you not seen the way they write?
Right.
I want to get the whole system down.
You only got 2 days.
I got 2 days. I want to learn their culture. I want to learn their language.
I
want to learn how to write.
Have sex with an Asian.
I want to have sex with an Asian. Leave me alone, man.
You want to have some sex with
But do you realize that Asians don't really date outside of their culture and their kind?
If you want, I mean, I could run a list. I mean, yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it happens, but I'm just
Jeanette
saying.
was Filipino. I dated her when I first moved here.
All
Sandy was Cambodian. I moved her from LA. That's the lady who left with the car and went back. So
They date
I can
outside.
write you a letter if you want to.
I'm not
like,
saying
a
they
letter, I can write you a
don't.
letter of
I'm
recommendation.
just saying, I
If
just
you try to
always,
get in.
I just was always under the assumption that a lot of them don't date outside.
Sure,
of
it depends
So
on the family
It
and
depends
all
on the
that, and
family
how
and
they're
stuff. A lot of them,
raised.
yeah. So it's like, I want to date.
Damn,
Asian.
nobody picked the Patels. I mean,
Yeah.
generational wealth. I'm just
I
saying.
know. That sounds like fun though.
I would move into that house.
That big ass house.
I
they
would
just
move
finished.
into that house. I'd be
Let's
like,
go.
they'd be like, what are you doing? I'm like, for 2 days, I'm in the family, goddamn, 2 days.
Orlando and the Freak Show.
All right, this offensive plea the fifth is done. So it's a wrap, Meredith. You have completed your task, all right?
Yo, beat the